How's everyone doing tonight? We're going to be starting a new game here on stream. We're going to be playing a game called Portal Reloaded. This is a community-made mod of Portal 2. So this is based off of Portal 2 that was released on PC in 2011. But this was released 10 years to the date of Portal 2's initial release. So this came out last year. It's actually been something I had my eye on for a bit. It's a very interesting looking mod because it adds a third portal to the mix. So normally in Portal, you have a gun that can shoot a blue and an orange portal, which will allow you to go back and forth between areas, but I don't know how the third one is going to work. It sounds like a very interesting idea, adding a new level of complex puzzles to the mix, so I'm very interested to see how this is. So we're going to get the game loaded up here, and we'll be starting in just a moment. Since this is a PC game, I got to make sure everything is all good inside of OBS. I did load this game up briefly just to make sure things are set up correctly in the software, but outside of that, I have not touched Portal Reloaded at all. I loaded up like the first minute to get just the audio balanced, and then I jumped ahead to one of the levels and just walked around like the first area real fast, again, just for audio balancing purposes. So I have not seen a single thing in this game outside of like maybe a minute's worth. So this is going to be 100% blind, and I normally say this is like a general rule of thumb. It's in the tags, and it's also in like my chat rules, but just like don't really tell me how to solve the puzzles. Obviously no backseating, because in a puzzle game, this is something I like to figure out all on my own. So if I see someone going a little too hard on trying to give me a solution, I will shut you down anymore, and I will have to unfortunately take action, but my community's good about that, so I trust you guys. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into Portal Reloaded here. Thank you for the host, Marley, if you're in chat. How are you doing? So let's see. We can jump right into a new game, continue playing. I'm not going to do that, obviously, because it's just going to throw me in the middle of a new game. And it seems like based on the map selection, we have a total of 12 chapters. So this is a very expansive looking thing. I think if you hit view website, it opens a Steam page. And it definitely did, which you guys won't be able to see. Although for me as a late, the web browser in Steam hasn't been working, so I don't know what this page is linking to. It won't load. I imagine it takes you to the Steam Workshop page. If you own Portal 2, you can download this game for free. It's just on Steam. Search for Portal Reloaded. It'll show up as a community mod. So it's very easy to find on your own. There's no need for us to really link to anything. But without any further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and start a new game. Also, for the sake of this, you don't need to see my mouse cursor, so I have it off. The cursor in the game does a good job at showing where you're pointing, so the menus are the only thing that might look a little weirder on capture. Outside of that, everything is really nice here. This game still looks really good by today's standards.
Hello, test subject.
4509.
You have been in stasis for
16
days and
4.
decades.
A lot of people. So it's like a nice fish lens effect in this capsule. Oh, okay, what the heck? Is that a tube?
To the Aperture Science
I missed that.
Long-Term Human Storage Vault. You have been selected to take part in a very special testing course.
Yeah, those are tubes, and they're sucking something up, but nothing's coming out of some of these little things of ours, or little chambers.
Federal regulations require us to inform you that the testing ahead may result in slight cases of
Sore throat.
Oh.
or
Blurry vision.
or
Death.
Oh, my favorite one.
if
Good
you
old Aperture.
experience any of the aforementioned side effects, please do not hesitate to write them down in your test report.
Oh, we're going left this time. Also, chat, let me know how the audio balancing is for... When I tested, I think things are fine, but I noticed the dialogue in this game is a lot louder
This
than
vacuum
anything
tube
else.
will take you to your testing area. You will be further instructed there.
Wait, we're going in the tube? This is our ride?
Good luck.
Oh, sounds like this is our stop. Going up. This has a lot to load here. To be fair, we just went from a cutscene area into maybe something else. I don't know if this would be a testing area or another cutscene area. So far, we're right in the tube. Oh man, look at all those cubes. I seen the companion cube in that. Good old companion cube. Man, it's a very wine-turning tube section here. Jeez. Well, I wonder, like, how far down in Aperture are we? Like, that was... Or at least from what I could see, almost like the basement area.
Welcome
Hello.
to the Enrichment Center. These automated messages will guide you through your test today. The door in front of you is programmed to open in approximately
20.
years.
Oh, God. Gonna
This
be here a bit.
test can be solved in 2 different ways. Option 1. Wait patiently. Option 2. Time travel to the future. The choice is yours. However, if you prefer time travel, the Enrichment Center will provide you the means to pursue that option. The time portal will open and testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah, door's open now. I mean, you guys have time? We can have a 20-year stream. That's fine. Just gonna...
Sensors indicate
A
that
couple-
you have not
couple
yet
years.
stepped through the time portal.
No need. You said we can wait 20 years. I mean, really,
You have
what's
still
that?
not traveled through time. Please enter the time portal.
No, it's fine. You told me I can wait. I'm gonna take option 1. No, that's more fun. I like watching paint dry.
To help you decide, the Enrichment Center is going to provide you with 2 new options. Option 1. Step through the time portal. Option 2. Die from thirst. The choice is yours.
I mean, my character may die of thirst, but I got a big jug of water here. I'm good. This could last me 20 years if I'm careful. Just take a sip every other month. You won't win. I am patient. We can literally load up another game as I wait. I mean, I brought the Game Boy. I don't know if there's any more dialogue. I'm just waiting to see if there's any more dialogue options. So far, no. Just gonna give it another minute and then we'll actually go. Because I'm not gonna actually save 20 years. I mean, that's a but thou must situation. That's really all it is. Hey, Kira, how you doing? And also, hey there, Super Spyro, how you doing? I've played Portal before. Hey, they're good games. I won't recommend doing any of the mods first, because the mods are more designed if you have knowledge of the series already, know the mechanics. So I would say start with Portal 2. It's probably the most beginner-friendly game. Portal 1 is good. It's just, I think 2 does a better job at teaching you the mechanics than how 1 did. Alright, I don't think there's any more dialogue, so I'm just gonna go.
Welcome to the future. Time traveling through portals will be an essential part of this testing course. In order to help you distinguish between the present and the future, this part of the Enrichment Center has been left untouched for the last
20.
years. You may see some signs of decay. Don't worry, the Enrichment Center is designed to withstand centuries without proper maintenance. Find a way to exit the chamber.
Gee, I wonder what we do. Oh man, I found a way to leave. Thank you, convenient button.
Welcome back to the present. If you are ever unsure which timeline you're in, simply observe your environment. The present should always look a bit cleaner than the future.
Okay, so this room is identical. The exact same setup and everything. There's no button here. That's the only difference. So that's, I guess, going to be the big gimmick of this time travel. You go back and forth between time periods for the puzzles. I like that idea. That sounds like a really interesting way to play around with the portal mechanics.
This Aperture Science test subject teleportation device will dematerialize your body and rematerialize it in the next chamber. This process is absolutely safe. Usually.
The fact you throw usually in there means, alright, we're going to die. And why not? So this is just the equivalent of the elevators. Hey Matt, how you doing? Oh, tubes! I see more cubes. I think also some
These
turrets in
next
there.
chambers will involve cube and button-based testing with the perks of time travel.
With the perks? Man, that sounds like a whole new exclusive thing. Like, hey, you came here for the time travel, right? I know you did.
A cube placed in the present will appear in the same position in the future. Moving a cube in the present will automatically bringing a present cube to the future cube violates the laws of causality and is therefore
Too
impossible.
many people talking! Like, you don't overlap the dialogue, guys. That's a little too much. Alright, so I get the idea. A cube moved here can also affect the future. But he can't take it through the portal, it'll just get destroyed.
This future version of the cube can be moved. Good. Please continue to the next chamber.
As long as the present cube is not altered in any way. So now if I move this, then that should screw up the cube here, right? Yeah, it just moved. So moving it in the future doesn't do anything to the present cube. Moving it in the present will move it in the future. So it's a one situation. That makes sense. It really does. But it's good to know that for later puzzles. That might come in use later to like move a cube off a button, for example. Was that a launching plate?
Understanding
it's an
the
elevator.
concept of cause and effect will be vital to solving the upcoming tests. Simply put, everything you do in the present has an impact on the future, but not the other way around.
I mean, that makes sense. That's how time works. Okay, it looks like another cube-based thing. Alright, that's good to hear. I'm doing good myself, thanks for asking. Yeah, unless you're Ocarina of Time. Not wrong, yeah. It's like, some games follow the time travel law correctly, and then others, nope. We do our own thing. Ocarina really just kind of doesn't think about that half the time. Okay, that should open the door in this time period? Wait a minute. No, actually, I think that's... need to be like this. No, okay. I thought there was two cubes for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, so I'm affecting that. Which means I want to move this over here. Okay, I get the general idea then. I like this though. I'm holding the cube where it should be in this time period, but you don't see it. Oh, now you do. When it gets on the floor, it's like just popping into place. That's a cool idea. All right, so I need to figure out how to move this cube onto two buttons in this time period. If I can do that, then we should be able to get through the door. Because I think this is where we're supposed to be for the solution. I think we're supposed to be in the future one. We got the cube there. On the left. Tried already moving over like this. Which didn't really do anything. But the cube's still over here in the present where I left it. Yeah, it's on right and left. I almost feel like you need a second cube somehow. But you can't get a second cube. I'm liking this already. It's already getting complex. We haven't even gotten to the meat yet. Okay, nothing else. Wait, does nudging it also count? Yeah, it does. Okay. So, even if you nudge the cube, will move around in the future. The only idea I can think of at the moment, I want to hit both of these buttons in this area, but I do need to move that cube. I can't run back in here in time. If you could, like, sprint in here, then that would be the solution. But you can't do that. Something about the timing on it. Oh, it immediately moved as soon as you picked it up. I didn't even have a choice. Wait, actually, could I just do that? Yeah, what? I didn't think this one through. Just get the cube from the future, bring it back to the past. Come on, man. Think of the. I'm thinking.
You're thinking.
Like a sane
While it
person
is
with time
impossible
travel.
to bring a present cube to the future, this clever trick allows you to have two versions of the same cube in one timeline. This will prove to be very useful in future chambers.
For some reason, Small Brain wasn't thinking bringing it back to the present because it gets rid of itself going into the future. You can't bring the cube through the portal, or I proved that. But you can bring it back, and my mind was not thinking that because of how I already ruled it out for the present thing. It makes sense, and it also makes you destroy the flow of time, technically, so oops. Multiverse theory, baby. Alright, where that? Okay, it's right here. It's like, where that drop? Put that down there. Go to the future. Got another thing here. I'm guessing that's going to give me another cube. Yeah, it destroys the button, too. Oh, I see what I need to do. Yeah, I see what I need to do. Get this cube. I'm gonna need to do this very specifically. I'm gonna put this here just to make it easier to grab. And the only problem is I want to get this up there, but I can't do that with this cube, so I need to do another one. Let's just reset it. Confirm. Okay, and it also resets in the future, which I kind of figured, but I want to test that theory. This is the time for me to experiment. Because as of right now, we have no gun yet. I know I'm going to drive some people crazy at home watching because of how, like, oh, you got the solution, and I'm still figuring it out. That's always, like, the fun thing and also the aggravating thing I know of watching people do puzzles. Okay, not enough time on that front. I do need to get this button deactive when I'm here in the future. I know that much. Because I can move this cube up. Or vice versa. I can't bring it back. If I move this cube in the present, then it'll be moved from the future version just right back. It does go away if you're also, like, holding the cube, too. I didn't know that part. That's interesting to know. Okay, I think I got it. Hang on. Take this back. Put it on the button. I think I should put that closer, but this should work. Okay, that worked. There you go. You just have to be close enough to the cube when the platform rises to grab it. So, that was the solution. Okay, that makes sense. This is going to be a very interesting experience. My noggins are already kind of working overtime.
Always remember, if you change the destiny of an object in the present, the future version of that object will be affected as well. If this sounds too complicated, you're in luck. The next chamber will only heavily rely on your understanding of this very basic concept.
Only heavily, okay. Okay, I gotta hand a cube up, so there's gonna be some cube shuffling here. Which is usually, like, this icon here, that's usually reserved for the co-op stuff. So the fact that they're using a co-op mechanic in a single-player adventure is interesting. That's for the stairs. I don't know what this means. The check mark, I'm thinking it's like a two-way switch for the door. Obviously not having the button press is one of them. Okay, so I can't really do anything else here, I don't think, so I'll take this with me. up here with the cube. Now I'm getting rid of it, right? Yeah, I got rid of it. Okay, now it's on the button. I think what I want to do is this. Put the cube up here. And you can grab it. All right, so I'm going to go back to the future, grab the cube, and bring it back. The future cube will be used for the button. The present cube will be used for the passive effect. I'm liking this. This is really fun so far. Like, I'm a big fan of Portal 2, and I play a lot of the community maps, but I haven't played, like, a full fan mod of Portal 2 yet. I played one of Portal 1. We streamed, like, what was it, about 2 years ago? Portal Prelude. It was a very early mod of Portal 1, one of, like, the first ones out there. It was a really fun game. Heavily copyrighted soundtrack. Don't stream it. I've learned that the hard way. That VOD, unfortunately, is just nowhere. Just doesn't exist anymore because every song was copyrighted.
By now, you hopefully understand the concept of cause and effect and how cubes behave in different timelines. Now, let's move on to something more interesting.
Ooh, more interesting, you say? Ooh. We get the portal gun? That's more interesting to me. And also, to go back on that comment I made before, I checked this one, guys. I do believe this one is stream safe because a bunch of people have streamed it, uploaded stuff to YouTube with it. I haven't seen a single issue on that front, so this time around, we should be able to actually keep our portal modding experience.
You've been waiting for. Aperture Science proudly presents the triple portal device.
Ooh, triple.
This marvelous device will allow you to place 3 different portals. For now, however, to introduce you to the concept of portals in different timelines, the time portals will be placed for you.
Okay. So they're just going to do the third one for me? Sure. I don't know how to activate the third one yet, so I'll just play this like normal. I imagine for the mouse it might be like middle click or something. Okay, I don't see the other one. So I guess there's only going to be the green one on one side. Because then obviously it would take you to the past or the future. I can't go that way because of the Emancipation Grill. I probably have to go from the present. Although I like that effect. I mean, my portal's still there that I shot from the present time in the future. That's cool. So that's probably what I do. I shoot one here.
A portal placed in the present will appear on the same surface in the future.
There you go, then. So now I can do that, but how does that work for the other one, though? I imagine it's the same as the cubes, where my portals will be how they were in the present.
A portal placed in the future will not override its existing location in the present.
Okay, so I thought so. It only works in one way.
Thinking in 4 dimensions means not only knowing where to place your portals, but also when.
Oh, it's a little, like, pop-out. Like, where do I go? Okay. Wait, the only problem I have with this is my gun doesn't tell me which one I shot last. Normally, the little, I don't know, like, nuclear reaction piece in the middle of the gun, I don't know what it exactly is. That little light is supposed to change colors based on the last portal you shot, but it's only green. So, unfortunately, I can't tell which portal I shot last. I'll have to remember it. Yeah, because it's not changing. It's still green. So that's a little unfortunate. I'll have to have a better memory about my portal situation. I don't see anything there. I might have to go back to the present? Well, I don't know how. Oh, nope, there we go. I say I don't think you can go to the present for now because there's no portal around. Time portal only? Well, how specific?
Please ignore that. The decay of this facility over the past 20 years may have caused the destruction of some portal surfaces. Try to find a way around this.
Okay, they code this wall in a way where you can't use a normal portal. Because it is a normal white wall, but it's not coded like that. That makes sense. So I hit this button, like a time portal. I want to see how that works. I only have the blue. I don't see the orange, so that is a one-trip trick. Yeah, too bad that is a time portal only wall, because I could just shoot a portal right now at that white wall. It just won't work. So we got blue there. I can go back to the center, okay. Do I want to? I can go from here, but what's the point? Let me go back. I need to go over here. Maybe there's something I gotta do in the present now. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got it. Which portal I shoot last in this area? Blue. The orange there. Oh, that wall doesn't exist. What? Wait a minute. The whole thing is just destroyed, so I can't use that surface. Okay. I need to get over there in the present, then. So I need to find a way to shoot a portal there and then go back that same way. Alright. I need to get in here, probably. Because there's no way I'm going from the ceiling. That's just kind of impossible. So, okay, no, I got it. I got it. I gotta redo a bunch of stuff for this, but I got it. I just gotta remember my portal situation. Oh, wait, no, it's actually still set up. Never mind. For some reason, I thought I had to do an extra step to get this, but that was the idea. Shoot a portal here and then go from the other wall in the present. Now I gotta get in this area. I don't think I get in here from present, so it has to be from future. Yeah, sure enough.
Nicely done. Take note. Because time portals exist in exactly the same location in both timelines, they can only be placed on surfaces which are intact in both the present and the future.
Makes sense, unless you use cheat
This
codes.
next chamber will involve the concept of momentum-based traveling through portals. You go in fast, you come out fast. Simple enough.
Classic. This momentum-based stuff. Okay, no cubes. I see a time portal thing there. I imagine I have to go back and forth between time periods to keep some of the momentum going. Alright, let me go back to present time. Oh, I didn't see that wall. Hang on. Is that there in the future? Yeah, it is. I could probably land on that. Or can I stand on it? Hang on. Wait, what the? Wait. Okay, it's acting like it's a solid wall? That's a first. How are you supposed to launch out of that? I don't know if that'll work. Alright, well, I just want to see that as a hunch thing. Sometimes you can cheese puzzles by just, like, barely going in a surface. Okay, that's weird. That's a present-only issue. Don't think that would work. Yeah, that's too far away. That doesn't work. Yeah, I got shot out. Alright. That was worth a shot. I was kind of cheesing the system by doing that stuff. Not supposed to. I want to get up here. There's no portal surface up there. Portal surface up there. I gotta launch myself up somehow then. So, which way do we go first? Present or future? It might just be present. Go back to the future. Remember, it was orange we last shot. I'm gonna have to tell myself that a lot. Oh, okay. That didn't send me as far as I thought. Right idea, just wrong execution. That shouldn't have gotten rid of my portals in the present, right? Yeah, it's still there. That's up there. Okay. Ah, I knew that was gonna happen. Ah, it's too easy. Too easy to accidentally shoot a wrong portal. I don't think there's like any setting for that too. Let me just confirm that real quick. I think we'll be under either keyboard or mouse. We have dev console off because I don't want to cheat. Oh, mouse input. Yeah, nothing about the Portal action, because that was just something I think they added via an update for Portal 1 specifically. So it would just be something native in the game at that point. Okay. Nothing else. Hang on a minute. Let me try something before I go back the same way I came. Enough over here?
Touching the material emancipation grills will cause any ordinary portal to fizzle. Time portals are not affected.
That's only if I don't cross the emancipation grill in the future.
In the present, it will also close in the future. So think about where and when to pass through them.
Okay, so I know I gotta launch from this one, but from how high? I think I gotta go from here. So I want to set up a portal in the present that go in front of me here, and then I want to come back into the future and launch myself from up here. All right, I got it. I understand how we're supposed to do this now. The only problem is getting back to this specific spot. I might have to do that from the future. No, that won't work. I need to do this from the present then. Okay, no. Right idea. Flip-flop the timelines. It'd be easier if I use orange over here, because I usually like the left click before I right click in a shooting game. Alright, so now I want to launch myself back over to the time portal up above. Wait, did I have the right idea and the other way around? Wait a minute. No, it wasn't. Okay. The problem is the emancipation grills. I have to think of that. So I gotta do this the other way. Set it up in the future and then do this action in the present. Because then I won't lose the emancipation grill thing. I just have to think of order of operations then. Okay. Hey, there we go. Yeah, you really have to remember what you did in one area.
All the essentials.
Holy crap.
How about shooting some time portals of your own?
Ooh, we get the ability to actually make our own time portals. Now that complexity steps up a notch. This game really does make you think. Like, the Portal games can be pretty simplistic puzzle games and then be very complex at the same time. It really just depends on a lot of different factors. Adding in this extra dimension thing is a huge deal for the Portal series. Holy crap, it's making a big difference.
Ahead of you is the Aperture Science Time Portal Activation Force Field. This field will activate and deactivate your ability to shoot time portals. It will not fizzle your portals or destroy cubes.
Oh yeah, look at that. Time portal's still there. I can't do the third shot anymore. It doesn't work. I can still shoot the other portals. And they stay. So yeah, these are not emancipation grills this time. That's an interesting touch. Which means if I go back here, it won't work. Wait, what the? I seen that! I seen that for a second! Can't fool me. I saw Peabody. I seen him. I think Peabody was like the shorter one with the round head. And then Atlas was the tall, skinny one. If I'm remembering correctly. It's been a while since I last played the co-op of Portal 2 as well, so I'm trying to remember which was which. I do believe I have it right, though.
Great. The following chamber will combine all the elements you have learned so far. Good luck solving your first test while shooting 3 different portals.
Okay, so that's an emancipation grill, but does it get rid of the time portal too? I imagine so. I'm just gonna shoot that one there. Actually, Now shoot up there, because I can see that from a distance. Alright, it gets rid of Time Portal too. So keep that in mind. It gets rid of them all. Makes sense. We got cubes, launching. Oh, is it the other way around? Is Peabody the big tall one, then Atlas like the short one? Okay. Yeah, again, it's been a while since I last played the co-op, so it was harder for me to remember, I guess, on that front. I thought I had it right. But again, it's been so long. Is that 2 things up there? It is. So I need 2 cubes. I gotta do this from the future. I gotta fall in like that. I can do from here. Alright, go back to the future. I can take my cube. Actually, wait a minute. Before I do all of that... Well, I need to launch a cube, I think, up there. That would make more sense. Then how do I get up there? It's not enough. I don't like this idea. I need to see if this works. That's what I thought. No. Okay. I gotta figure out another way up, because I'm definitely not going from that direction. Alright, let me just get up here real quick, because I want to have a vantage point. So I was right. There are 2 buttons. So I need 2 cubes, 1 from each timeline. I can shoot them up. Oh, yeah, that's right. That doesn't move anymore. Well, I can... Yeah, I can just do that. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, let me go back to the present real quick, because I need to see something. It's my issue is I need to figure out how I'm going to get up here. I have the idea of how the cubes. That's almost self-explanatory. I do feel like I'm supposed to do something with that top area. That would make sense to launch yourself from up here, going through, something like that. Let me just launch this cube real quick, just to see. Yeah, like really time that well. I just want to see if a flip would work. This is not the solution. This is just jank. That could actually work. Alright, one more time. I just want to see if jank works. Okay, no, it doesn't. Don't mind me, I'm just cube stacking here. Oh, pff, I nudged the bottom cube. Alright, that ain't happening. They thought of it. Okay, so that is not the solution. Okay, this one's a little more complicated then. I need this to be up and launch something out. But I can't do it with the present cube. I'll have to do it with the future cube then. Put that there. Go to the future. Drop the portal. Drop the cube. Oh, gap. No, I can't do it that way. That's right, because it's... Okay. It might stay here like this, but it won't stay in the future. How does that work? It doesn't. Because the wall doesn't exist. The hard part is trying to keep this up while shooting portal. Because you can't do both. You won't have enough time. You need a cube. I can't use the present cube for this. If I do this with the past, then the future cube's gonna get destroyed. I'm surprised that does not give you enough height, because if that gave you the height, that would be also a solution. Wait, hang on. Oh, I just thought of something. Oh, this could work. Why didn't I think of this before? Because 3 portals now, genius. You can't do it with 2.
Remember that you can
Ow.
only place time portals on surfaces which are in the same condition in both timelines.
Alright, so GG's on that thought. Alright. Which means... that works. How do I get up there, though? That won't work in this time. I gotta go over here. Yeah, it worked as well as you think. Okay, so I could shoot one up here, but I can't here due to the nature of things. Even if I could, that wouldn't matter because of the cube situation. But it's the right idea. I do need to use the time portal in a different way. These are really making you think. I like that. Okay, I almost felt like a weird bug. Scoot this a little bit. Wait, what the? How? That cube went flying. Just don't hit it. I just want to leave things as they are. Okay. Won't work like that. There's not enough time for me to hit that button and put a new portal on and get back on the button, so that's not the idea. Because that's what I want to do. That would launch it up. I still don't know how to launch me up. The time travel thing is still key. I know that much, but to what degree? So I might be stumbling around here a bit. How's everyone doing? It's the nature when you have someone play a puzzle game for the first time. Because unless I specifically ask for help, I'm going to just stumble through this on my own anyways. Can this work? No, not my own cube. This cube. That I can do this on both sides is telling me something too. No, I would go from there to here, for example. Wait a minute. Because I just thought this curving on the wall, that's a very high up there set of white wall. Like, I don't know what that would be for yet. And we're in test chamber 9. I'm already getting stumped. Is that an opening? Because I just noticed a crack in the window. That could just be the graphical effect, yeah. Okay. think this was only a Portal 1 thing. Yeah, the momentum with the crouch. I think they patched that. Okay. So that's not enough speed. I do need to go higher. I need to go from like up here. That's why I keep on thinking. So I got the launch idea. I just don't know how to go about like the rest of it. The only thing, wait a minute. No, I already tried that idea. It's like if I could shoot the time portal there with a cube on both sides, then that would work. That would make a lot of sense to me. Let me just try it again. Yeah, because it just doesn't let you. That's the problem. Time portals have to be in a very specific spot, because otherwise I would use that to go from like up above and then down below and shoot myself through with enough speed, but they don't give you that opportunity. Unless there's just a weird issue because of how I placed that portal. That's okay. Thanks. There's a weird issue because of how I placed that portal. I want to go like that. Well, at least now I know how to get myself up. Yeah, and then I put 2 cubes here. Okay, I get it now. I just have to figure out where do I finish this puzzle, present or future. Based on how this looks, future. Okay, fine, I'll go over here. Distinguished left paw. And bring this back.
Well done.
There we go.
Traveling through a time portal will also transfer your current momentum into the other timeline.
The fact that the weird thing that caught me on that puzzle, which is why I was there for so long, is I did try that idea, which is the solution, earlier. But something nudged or I wasn't paying attention or whatever, and it didn't let me put a time portal on that angled platform. So if that worked the first time, we probably would have been out there like 5 minutes faster. But that's the nature of a puzzle game. I'm noticing they do a lot more interconnected chambers in this, though. Like, we were doing like a couple before we get to an elevator sequence, which is pretty interesting. It's a big map. Down 25, we got cube, buttons, more momentum. Probably another like in-between time period momentum thing. Okay, so this is a fling section of some kind. Before I do anything, let me just explore. That way we know what we're getting ourselves into. We go over here. Flank ourselves up. Wall. Okay. We might need to do that from the present time. Okay, so I see the flinging part. I gotta get up there. And again, don't know specifically in the time periods. I would imagine present, because then it affects stuff in the future too, and then we can mess things with the future to bring it back. To me, that makes sense. Okay, so there's no way back though. I'll have to just jump from here. Okay. I don't want to mess with this too much. I gotta be careful. Okay, put in a loop. That's what we want. Oh, speaking of loops, get out. All right, we're good. Cube ain't here. Huh. There? For some reason I thought the cube would be up. I guess because of this. Oh! That's why there's just no cube here right now. Good to know. Oh, wait a minute. I need to do that launch trick from the future because this is going to kill my portals. I need to just go back. Oh, yeah. Cube's still here, but definitely killed the portals. Oh, there's a... Okay, it was because of the launching thing. Sure. Alright, do know about the launch idea there. It's just, how do I go about this? If anything, I do want this from the present, not the future. I'm gonna just take this back with me. And where'd I put the other cube? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna get me a new cube, period. This will just be easier than me just playing Where's the Cube scavenger hunt. This one I want to do that launch trick. Wait a minute. No, if I go back to the way I'm thinking, is it losing speed? Okay, wait a minute, that's new. I'm just gonna bring this cube back because I have another idea with it, and it can just leave me. Okay, it's fine. We didn't need a cube. Leave the cube there. I'll set up a launching setup on the other side. That'd be just easier. There you go. Perfect. Now that will stay in the future. Or not. Alright. Don't know why it's not in the future. Here's on that front. Do I have to hit the button on both sides? Oh, no, because it's the future. Alright, you're just being stupid. That's all it is. I don't know if I need a second cube, though, then. That's the case, I just have to do this all in one go in that timeline. I'm gonna go back to my original idea. That there. I did it too fast. Well, you know, wait a minute. This would just be easier. Yeah. That's if I get actual speed. And now I don't need to worry. I could just go. Oh, I got it. I got it. Go like this. What do I got? Orange, blue. Yeah, I want to be able to launch like that so I can go from here. That would work. I just need to go from up there. Let me just see something first before I go any further. Oh, I get it. I need that off. I can't do this in this timeline like this. Or at least like not this setup. Okay. I sound confusing. I need that cube off. I need to get over here with the cube's help and then remove it somehow. If anything, that might be a future exit then. Let me go over here so I can see. I want to launch myself up. I can't do anything up there with the portal surfaces, so when I'm up on that ledge, it's got to be the solution. Okay, that really sucked me over to the ledge. I didn't move. It kind of moved me. So, okay. I have an idea how to do this. It's just, again, I gotta figure out which way to end it. I need that off. And that's the solution. So I have to probably do it from the future. That would make the most sense to me. Just leave the cube there so I can just see something. I'm gonna go back to the future. Door looks like it's opened. Sure enough, that would be how we do it. I just need a way to launch myself in one of the timelines. That's it. If I can figure that out, we got the puzzle. As of now, door is open. I just have to get up there. Hitting this will reset it. But I don't know if I want to do that on this side or on the future side. Man, these are complex. Again, this is like only early on the testing phases. I don't know how many tests are in total. It might be actually 25. It might just be what it says on the signpost, or they could just pull a Portal storyline as like, here's more tests afterwards because we're gonna murder you. Because Aperture is known for doing that. So the reset button looks like a good idea. I can't hit it while I fly in the air. That's impossible. And I can't just throw the cube on the button somehow because there's no white walls around it. So I have to leave it while going through time periods or portals. I don't know what the point in this side is. I guess it's like a choose your adventure pathway thing. Like it shouldn't matter if you go left or right. I know I can get speed from this. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I think I got it then. I think I got it. I launched myself from the past to the future in this setup. That could work, because then I can launch myself up without the thing being up, right? Wait, no, that doesn't work, because to launch yourself, you need the platform risen. So no matter what side you choose, the side has to have the button pressed. Oh, okay, I almost had it. Imagine future roll credits were done here. Yes, if only. Just go to one time period and just credits. The launching idea is a good one. I just don't think that would work with this timeline setup in its current state. I would have to do something else about this setup. I can't just go from here. I mean, I could. It's just smack into a pole. Worthless. Thought they let you do that. It's a little weird. But I do want to launch myself upwards somehow. Let me just try this idea because I just want to see how this would work between the time periods again. Yeah, that does not help as much as you would think. You would need to do that idea from the present to the future. So if anything, let me set it up the other way around then. So I need the cube. I need to put it back on the button, and then I can move from the future. Put it back there. Based on how this is going, I'm thinking the future has to be the solution. Like, you end it via the future. Yeah, and I can just go straight up there. This will destroy my portal setup. That doesn't matter right now. Then I want that to be moved, and I can have to do it from a very specific spot. So I keep on thinking maybe from the present. Because I can put it there and I can go right through. But then, I don't know if I have enough time. Okay. Put these there so I can get back up. I need to see something. I can already do the launching thing. That's confirmed. I can get to the ending. I just can't do it without the cube there. So I need to figure out how to get this cube over on the button and then move the present cube, which that doesn't work. It's impossible. The only idea I have is maybe a launching setup with it. The launching setup could work. If I do that somehow, maybe. I don't know. Let me look at the little like hint thing again just to see if they do that with a cube. So it's cube fling, which I've already figured that part. Standing on buttons. Playing. Okay, so I'm doing everything as they expect. It's just I gotta figure out which timeline. That's the problem. If I figure out the timeline, we're done here. Oh, that's interesting. These things don't destroy cubes, so it literally is just to turn on and off your third portal. If I could just get up here. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Nothing else. I'm just trying to see if there's a way to launch the cube in a different manner. Shouldn't really work that way. That's not even gonna affect anything over here. Which time period? I'm just trying to figure out which time period to end. That's the thing. I have an idea of how to get there. It's an idea of which time period do I use the cube. If I figure that out, I probably get the real solution. This needs to be up no matter what. That much I can tell. But it has to be up only in one time period. It can't be both, because that's just not going to work. And the only other thing, I can't shoot a portal near the surface because there is no white wall sections. So I have to figure out the launch idea. And this needs to be up on both sides to work with the time portal. You can't flip-flop it. Because that would be how you would do things, but oh, actually no, that doesn't even work. You can't use this as a time portal surface. That's impossible. As a time portal surface, you can't go into it. There's no way to get over there. That wouldn't even work. Okay, so I already ruled that out. I need to have a blue or orange portal in that. If anything... I'm gonna set this up like that. Okay, that's not even straight, man. Just you're supposed to go straight down. It was going on an angle. I just want to have that set like that for the moment. Just go in the infinite loop so I can see something. What the? Why can't that go through? Okay, that was weird. All right. Now it's set up like that. Now I'll continuously go until I put it on the other side. I hit this button, it'll reset it, obviously, which doesn't matter. That needs to be up. Ink walls always make me feel like you gotta do like a trick shot, but that's also impossible. Okay, so I am actually stumped. So if you guys do have any ideas, I will hear them now. If I'm on a puzzle for a while, then that's when I'll just open up for suggestions. I mean, not full backseat, obviously, but that people know better at this point on that front. So I think I'm gonna set this up on the present side. Get back up there, because then I can have both cubes up there in past and future. Leave that there. Not enough height to grab? No. Did I? Oh, what? How did? Okay. Bounce at a weird angle. Come on, man. I'll put you back up so I can observe things. I'll go from the left this time, or my left. Okay, and again, did a weird angle thing. Actually, wait, why am I bothering? Going all the way around, I can just... Are you Why? It landed perfectly in between. Perfectly in between the surface like a mega portal and the non-portable surface. Of course, man. Bad luck. That's just to make sure. Okay, go. There, now it's in both timelines. That's straight up, which means I can go in that direction now. So I'll move that. I can launch myself from here. Which doesn't really accomplish anything, but I can do it. I do not know. Hang on. Let me just jump through to the future because I just need to see something from this angle. So from here, move the cube because now I have the access. Now it's down. I can bring this with me, but then it'll destroy the cube if I try to use this on the future side or the past side. Makes sense. Now I can't do anything with this because this cube will be destroyed. I need that platform. This stupid platform. I know I can do this launching thing. They're telling you can do it from here, which I get, but I can't do it with the cube there. As soon as I move this cube, that one goes away, obviously, and now I can't do anything there. So I do need to move that before launching in some fashion. That has to be it. But it can't be from the present. The problem is that stupid door. Once with this door, we can get out of here. Because that's the only thing. I need to figure out how to unlock it and get over here. If there was a way to, like, portal my way up here, then this would be no problem. Like, if they put a wall here or something that you could just hit only from the side, that would fix it. Alright. Then just announced that they're shutting the eShop servers for 3DS and Wii U down. Okay, that's like an exact decade at this point, or just about a decade from when they shut down the DS and Wii online functionality, so I guess I'm not as surprised, because they fully discontinue both systems. I don't like it when stuff like that happens for preservation's sake, because now, besides hacking your systems, there'll be no way of getting any of those digital games after that date. Because they've already made it harder to buy things on the service. by taking away payment options. You have to use eShop cards. So, it sucks on that front. I'm not surprised. Because they were very pushy about this for the Wii. I figured they would do the same thing with 3DS and Wii U at some point in the future. Now here we are. Nintendo's not really the best about preservation stuff, so they're not gonna probably hear an outcry and reverse their idea like how Sony was gonna do this and then reverse the plans a couple months later. With Sony, they understood the issue after it was vocalized. Nintendo's like, when they do something, it's set in stone. You can't change that idea. Which really does suck on this front. Yeah, luckily for me, I already got most of the stuff I want on those platforms. The only stuff that's really missing at this point is a lot of retro stuff, which you can get in other means now. You can get the original games or in other re-releases of some kinds. I'm not going to worry about it. For me, it's like, I just have to shrug it off, because it's just, it was an inevitability. I figured they would do something like this, because that is Nintendo for you. They don't keep things around forever. That's just the unfortunate truth with Nintendo. When they're set in their ways, they're set in their ways. How did I not make that? Okay, now I made it. Dude. Yeah, and then it gets destroyed. Okay, so I gotta figure out something. You can't launch yourself from here. It's kind of impossible with no walls. Well, Matt, they still have the VS shop open and the PS3 shop. They have the payment options neutered. Nintendo already did that too. They can do that and won't affect their bottom line, which doesn't help the companies on the sites, sure. But that's just, again, only really affecting the devs, and Sony won't care. Nintendo already did that, and now they're doing one step further. So, that's what I'm talking about with the Sony comparison. Sony is better about the situation only because they have the store still open after they announced they were going to shut it down. Nintendo, on the other hand, they won't change that. I have a very strong feeling they will not change that, which really sucks. Because there's going to be a lot of stuff that's just going to go to e-waste. I think the payment thing on Wii U and 3DS is only in Japan. I think so, at least for now. They might change that internationally, because the last I read was Japan only for that too. I don't know if they will change it. Based on this news, it would be stupid if they did, because people are going to try to buy as much as they can in a short amount of time now. They only got a year. Because May of 2023 is not as far away as you would think. Like, that's just a little over a year at this point. A year and, like, what, 2 months? Well, about 3 months based on the... No, I try to say 2 because it's 15th February. So it's not much time. Oh, too high. I'm just wanting to get back up to where I came. Thought I saw a white wall for a second there. That's not a white wall. It has white textures around it. Wait. What's that effect above me? Is there something there? Hang on. Was it because of that? No. There is something else over on the future side. Wait a minute. I gotta go back. Every time I'm doing something with that button, I'm seeing an effect change. So is there something there on the ceiling that's not there in the present? Or is that just a graphical glitch? Might be a graphical glitch. Yeah, I don't see anything happening. Okay, so I don't know what that was about. Sure. Whatever. That's not the solution. That's just funk. Anything in here? Just solid nothingness. Yeah, okay. Get this launching idea. I just don't know which time period to do this with. Because my idea also for this could be just to go back and forth and then launch myself from one time period by just flipping up and down with portals. But then again, the problem is the button. The button needs to be deactivated for this to work. And I need that platform straight up to get to the top. But the button needs to be pressed to do so. So that's why I'm getting confused. I really wish I could just launch myself up and then go to the future when I'm up above. That would actually fix my issue. As it stands... Okay. That's not a solution, but that definitely isn't intended. Doesn't do anything for you, but... Man, if only, because then you could just sequence break from here on the staircase and jump up to the side. If only, but no. It's too far away. They actually thought of that. They might have played around. To be fair, the community made this. So they could have had speedrunners also test for any kind of like sequence breaks or other issues that could be apparent with the third portal system. Oh, see, there's nothing different in these setups. They're the exact same, which is expected, but there's no other idea I can think of. Get over there. It's because of this stupid mechanic here. This has to be up in one timeline and not the other. And I can't hit that button on the way. If only I could take that portal and go right through the past instead. I could grab that cube as I'm doing a fling from one timeline, but would it be close enough? That's an idea. If I can fling myself from here, going back and forth in the timelines to grab the cube, maybe? But no, wait, no, it still doesn't work because then, oh, okay. How close can this cube be for me to grab it? I just have to test the theory. I don't think this is the solution. It doesn't make sense for how it would work. Yeah, it's too far away. You can't do that. It's impossible. Okay, so prove that one wrong. I know I can take it back and forth, so I can put something here and then go back over. But again, that needs to be up on both sides for it to be a time portal. Can't reach the platform with a time portal. I need some kind of momentum to go over here, which means the platform needs to be up. keep on thinking this needs to stay here, and then I do something with the future cube. That's the only other thing that makes sense, because the future cube needs to go here in one of the two sides, but I would think that would need to be for... No. Oh, God. To be fair, I may be overthinking this, too. I don't know. I'm just gonna put that there so I can jump back and forth between time and grab it. Almost hit the cube. That would have been a mistake. Because now I can launch myself. It only works on this side. But as soon as I try to move this cube to fix this cube position, take away the switch, I almost feel like I'm supposed to like interject on the way over, like from it dropping. That'd make sense too. I'm almost gonna tab out here. I don't want to be on a puzzle too long, but I also don't want to cheat and look up the solution. Again, if you guys have any ideas, like not like the flat solution, but ideas, then I'm all ears. My idea with the two cube situation makes sense, where one needs to be on the button, one does not. I just don't know which direction that needs to go. Present on the button or future on the button. Because as of right now, I can make it up to the top. I just cannot unlock the door. If we unlock the door, then we actually solve the puzzle. That's the only problem. As of right now, it's unlocked on this side. Based on how it looks like you can do this on either present or future. I don't think it matters. I think you can do either solution, but there has to only be one that works. And I can't grab the cube when I'm doing a fling in the direction of the button because it won't be close enough to the ledge. I can't grab it from that distance. If I hit this, that will destroy it. And now the platform is moved back down. So that works. I can hit the button from the future to get rid of it on the button in the present. But then I still can't get up there. I have an idea now thinking about that. If anything, put the present cube on the switch and make the future cube respawn at that point, because the cubes move around based on the timeline, as we already know. Let me try that. See that work. And now I can go over here. That much is already confirmed. Now I can launch myself from there up here. Not set up that way yet. Not enough height. If I just jump from here, I can already see that. We don't even hit the sign this time, okay. I need to be up here. That's where I need to be for the launching. I know that much. Going into future. I can jump over, but I can't get over to where the button is now. Deactivate from this timeline. I could still do a launch. I just need to get back over there. Okay. I still have the issue of the door not being open. Oh, I didn't mean to fall. Problem is here, if I hit this button now, that won't work, because then that cube will come back to me and this one will go away, which means I can't put this one on the button. That could be a good idea, but again, doesn't matter. Just don't see. I'm just. How do you get this off in one side and get up? I'm maybe not thinking three-dimensional enough, because I can't figure out how to get the cube to stay on the button and also keep the door unlocked. That's essentially what I'm going for in some stretch of the imagination, which is impossible in current means. You gotta do it via time. But from what time period, I can't tell. Now that's up, I can launch myself over and get into the doorway just without the door unlocked, and I don't know how to unlock it. There's no way you fling yourself with this. There's no way. Yeah, because then you can't get up there anyways. Again, door locked. Right idea, just won't do anything. I want to see something. Let me just hit the button to reset the puzzle, because I just want to see how that looks now with the door unlocked. Looks the same as how it did in the future. So again, I don't think there's like a specific way you're supposed to go about. You maybe do it in both time periods. I can't tell. I'm actually stumped. Yeah, I do agree on that one, Matt. The music here is very peaceful, which does help when you're testing for a while. It's very repetitive, but it's not getting on my nerves, which helps. Alright, so I don't know if I want to do this, unfortunately, but I don't want to be here forever. It is a first playthrough, after all, so I could spend, like, hours on this one puzzle. So I'll leave it up to chat on this one. If I'm here too much longer, I'll give myself a couple more minutes. Do we cave and just look it up to go on, or do we just try to avoid going to a guide as much as possible? That's the better question. And because I don't want to, but I don't want to be here for 5 hours, so to say. Because I know it won't be as interesting for people to watch if I'm doing the same puzzle for too long. I'm still trying to gauge the ideas here, too. Because this part, I already figured out how to get the cube up there. That's easy enough. Getting the cube on the button's one thing. It's just how to get it off the button is another. I don't see a difference between the timelines that makes a big enough impact on the puzzle. It has to be something to do with order of operations. I just can't figure out which the order goes in. Present to past, or present to future, or future to present for the cube. Because getting the cube here and keeping it on the button in the present would allow me to get into the door. It's just I have no way of getting up there from this wall. It's impossible. So I need to figure out how to reset the cube while going up in some fashion. If I can do that, that'll be the solution, I would feel. I don't know if it's intended or not. Who knows? But that's an idea. If I can get the cube from the future to move. and use maybe the future as my launch off point. I don't see any way of even hitting the buttons in that speed, too. Man, I don't see it. I actually do not. That makes me worried for the later chambers, so I'm not seeing it now. How am I going to see it for the later ones? The problem, again, is one simple task. It's getting the cube off of the button on one of the sides. Which side? Can't tell. Which direction? I don't know. Man, this is really adding a new layer of complexity. It really is. Because I just don't see how to get up here. I really don't. Without that risen, there's no way up. But without having the button, like, off, there's no way out of here. Biggest problem is, well, actually, hang on. I did find one thing of interest. I don't know if I can change it so you guys can see what I'm seeing here. Let me see. Click on the PC game capture. Can it capture this overlay? Yes! So I'll actually do this for once. I'll leave the overlays on. Stuck on a level, don't want to look at a walkthrough just yet. Here are some hints to point you in the correct direction. This was literally one of the first things. When I hit Alt-Tab, it's right there. Hint through. I am stuck. I don't want to do a full-on guide. But at the same time, I don't want to be here for another 3 hours. So we'll use the hint through. How about that? Look at the signs on the floor. They give great indication on what you're supposed to do. There's not a portable surface on the ledge with the button, but you don't need one there to travel between timelines easily. Not a portable surface on the ledge with the button, but you don't need one to travel between times. I mean, I got that much. The idea that they're trying to say is there's not a portable surface on the ledge, but there is one right below you, so you can use that to travel between timelines. So I am supposed to do that much. I got that. So I had that idea at least correct. So I'm supposed to be up here in some fashion. Which timeline? But I can travel back and forth. Just like this. Because the other sign... Let me move back over here. I can see all the signs again. The other sign here says drop with the cube, and then there's an arrow going up. So what I'm assuming based on that, obviously put the cube there, figured that out. Arrow going up as a launch point, which we've done to get up there. That is going up and down via the portal section for the cube, just to give him momentum to go up to the top to begin with. We've done that part. I don't see any other signs, though. Based on what I see, that's it. I need to figure out a way, still, to get the cube up. And there's no portable surface there, as the hint saying, you don't need one to time travel easily. These hints really are not helping, like, at all. They are not. I'm not gonna lie here. The hints are pretty much the same as what I'm seeing in front of me. Okay. This is the only part I'm not exactly sure on, because I have the idea. You jump through portals, sure, I get that much. But the idea of launching myself up in this solution is what I don't get. I need to go over, which means I need some kind of fling momentum. I can't just do it from going back and forth in time. Not close enough to make that. It just spat me back out in this direction? That's weird. I just want to try that real quick. Wrong way. Luckily, it doesn't really matter. I think that was back on W. And on W and S on my keyboard. If I hold back, that should be the same direction. Actually, just do this. Yeah, it's too far away. You can't do that trick. Okay, so I was right on that front. Why are these portals like going in a weird way? I want to go straight down just so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, now I'm going crooked. I can't see what I'm doing if that's happening. Alright, walk through there. I'm gonna just try something on my own here. This is not a solution, but it's an idea. That could work. That's not intended, but I want to try it. I don't know what the intended solution is here. I really cannot see it. You can actually make that too. Where am I going? That was not the right side. Not the right side. Set that up, set that up. Drop down. Not the solution. I don't see the solution here. I don't. I really don't. You need to have that button pressed down on one side to fling over, and then you need to be able to get over here without the button pressed. Like, I don't see how you do that. I don't see the, like, the middle ground. I don't know. I did things entirely wrong. I know. There's no way that was the solution. No way. I'm just gonna see how you're supposed to do it, because we just cheesed it now, technically. We just did. So let's just see. How do you do Chamber 10? We did not do it intended, but we solved it. We technically solved it. So we're gonna watch this without audio, because there's really not a reason to use that. So I'm just gonna skip around here a bit just to see. Doubts of the guide here on Steam. Okay, so setting up a fling puzzle in the future. Then they're putting it on the button, or are they dropping it back into the present? Yeah, they're going back to the present. So we had this idea already, where we put the thing down from one timeline, then you can shoot yourself over. Oh, that's simple. How did I not see that? It's literally just get on the ledge and move the cube. I was literally steps away from that solution how many times? Well, you saw my solution. My way is to go wee. It works the same way. For the sake of doing things legit, let's actually solve this as you're supposed to. Let's not do the jank. Let's do it legit. Hate how I had the K to look at a guide for that, but to be fair, we solved it before then. Even if it was wrong, it is still a solution. I'll count that. I'll count it. Everything else about that was correct, though. For the hints. Wait a minute. I already forgot it and I just watched the video. I have the right idea. Hang on, I just gotta do it backwards here. Go back. Oh, hang on. No. I go back here. I gotta do all that. But from the present first, that's what it was. Just like that. Hang on. Put this here just so I don't confuse myself more. Get the cube. Okay. So that's got to be there. Then I can fling myself with the future. Okay, I see it then. This can't be where I'm at, but I see what you're supposed to do. Oh, I just thought of something. That may not work. I may have to just rewatch the video because I already forgot the solution. Because as soon as I jump here, that cube is going to go away, and it's going to screw this one up. Watch. I'm just going to do something random. Instant. Let me just go back quick. I already forgot the order of operations. Man, I'm going to... that's going to be an interesting playthrough, to say the least. That's the idea. Cube there. Go to the future. Do the launch puzzle. You take it with you back to present, put it on button. Why am I making this more complex than it needs to be done? That's simple. That extra dimension is actually screwing me. Holy crap. There. That's how you're supposed to do it. Man, that took way longer
Nicely done.
after we knew his solution.
Now, let's move on to some more advanced challenges.
And that wasn't advanced. Is it a bad thing when you smell fire? But it's coming from your nostrils only? Like, I think the brain's on fire. It's like, that was advanced. Like, that was not advanced. That was basic. And it already feels like her brain's melting. I'm liking this a lot. This is a lot of fun. It's really testing your knowledge, and this is what I need. Something like this is good,
If you are
because you
ever
really want to
unsure
test your
where you
skills.
placed your portals, or where you left a cube in the other timeline, feel free to use the puzzle element indicator switch on your portal device.
Puzzle
This
element
will
what?
display holographic projections of your portals and cubes in the other timeline.
Wait, what? Time travel indicators? Hang on. Oh, I see. It's a toggle on and off, so now I can see the portals on the future walls now, even though I'm in present. Okay, that makes sense then. That's cool. What does this do? These are all timer buttons, aren't they? Oh boy. This is gonna be a fast one then. I need to do things very specific. There's no button here, so it's gotta be a thing from the present. Yeah. I go over there. So it's about 10 seconds on a button press, from what I'm seeing. So if anything, how I want to end this is as close to this button as possible. So something like this should work. I do need one of these time portals here, though. Alright, perfect. That was simple enough. Unlike the last test.
Quickly make your way over these turret redemption platforms. Unfortunately, they did not survive their trip to the future. Come to think of it, it's actually quite remarkable that you are still alive.
I'm sorry, what did I say? I take it back. You're dead. Idiot. Try this again. I didn't think
Quickly
you had
make
to
your
jump
way
for that.
over
It did not
these
look
turret
like a jump of
redemption
flesh.
platforms. Unfortunately, they did not survive their trip to the future. Come to think of it, it's actually quite remarkable that you are still alive.
Yeah, I am
If
now.
at any point you are concerned about your odds of survival, don't be. Remember the test subject teleportation devices at the start of each test section. Should you die at any point during this test, we can simply rearrange the atoms you are made of and put them back together. Good as new.
What the heck? I seen that for a second. The purple thing? Oh, the purple's the other cube. It's the one in the future. That looked like a glitchy artifact, but no, it's the indicator. It's just purple. Well, that's a terrible spot for it. I just want my cube. I don't know what I can do with the cubes just yet, but it helps to have at least one out. So this activates that platform. Launch myself over to another button. Okay. Problem is, I gotta figure out which timeline to do that with, because I need the cube over here. That I can see. Which cube exactly? Let's figure that one out. If we figure out which cube we need, the present or the future one, we'll solve the test. Let me go back to the present. That's always up. Let me try this. Then I can get over there with a time portal. Put this there. And then I can use this one, launch over. Okay, I got this. This is actually a simple test. Or maybe not. Okay, hang on. That's not how you do that. I want you being simple. So I forgot that will affect things on that side too. Having that down is a good thing because we do want this wall to be up on some side. Problem is, the usual, if we take this over here, put it on the button, hit the button on this side to launch a new cube, then this button will be unpressed because the future cube will go away. We can't do it like that. That won't work. If anything, let me get a time portal out. That way I can just take this with me. There's no wall here, so I can't shoot a portal in this section. And this emancipation grow on both sides. Take that cube through and it'll be destroyed. I need to find a way to launch and hit the button. It's on a timer of some kind, I see that much. Not like a huge timer, but it's enough. Let me take this off really quick because I just want to see something else. Nope, not enough time. That's what I figured, but I had to see. Can't even read that sign from here. It's so small. Hang on, can I read from this side? Kind of. Cube, button, and drowning. Alright, well. I think that all speaks for itself. I need the cube from one timeline here. Which timeline now? Either way, I do need to do this. I'll get both cubes over on the solid ground. I feel like the future cube's what you need to use to push this button. It's just they'll launch it over there's the problem. You need to fling it from its original spawn point. What if I do that? They'll send it through both time periods and launch it a bit, right? Yeah. Wait for it to come back and then through. Okay, go. This is like the stupidest idea, but I think this could work. Do it again. I think it's losing speed. It definitely is losing speed when you do that. It's a cool idea. I need to do it from here, though. Oh, bad timing. I want to come back through here and do the same thing, and then I can grab it somehow. Because I can't shoot a portal from here on either side with the glass. So utilizing this platform makes a lot of sense. This needing to be pressed there makes a lot of sense too in some way. Just for now. Okay, let me see what they have for hints on this one. Just so we can get a move on. What is this again? Chamber 12? Yeah. Alright, let's do a hint, just to see. Look at the blue clock next to the button, which ticks down after you press it. This is complete redundant, has nothing to do with the puzzle, but maybe there's something else that needs good time. Okay. Just basically saying, hey, this part doesn't matter, but maybe something else can. Like, there's a weird subtle jab at the mechanic. But maybe something else needs a bit of good timing. I don't know what else could be linked to a timer then. It has to be something to do with, like, the time of the cube moving around. The only situation where you need to be holding the future cube is when you move it to the heavy-duty super button that opens the exit. Okay. So it is future cube we need for the ending one. That's confirmed. But the only situation where you need to hold it... Interesting hint. So I never need to touch the future cube, is what it's saying. Until you get to the end, there's no reason to ever touch future. I don't see anything else in the room that's affected by a timer, so it's just this launching mechanism. That goes far, man. Holy crap. Alright, so it doesn't auto-reset the cube when it gets destroyed, so it's all based on that switch. I don't press this here, because there's no point. We already got it set up for the present cube. It's the future cube that needs to be finangled with. If I can get the future cube up and about, like from that could work. Launching it from there could work. The only problem is the methodology. There you go. That's it. That felt good.
In case you were curious, no, we cannot make infinite clones of you because of the stupid rules of quantum mechanics. Only once you die can we take your atoms and recreate your body for continued perpetual testing.
But you can make as many cubes as you want right now, because that's fine. That pesky science. Always mess with my quantum mechanics. I think I may do one more test chamber and then take a break for a few minutes. Depends on how long the test chamber is. Hopefully it won't be another, like, 20 plus minutes. Oh god.
These lasers should provide a fun change of pace. Please be aware that some test elements may only be functional in one timeline.
Makes sense. I would not be surprised if lasers work in present and they don't work at all in future. Okay, we already see a portal solution there to just shoot through the wall. What is this? Just laser and don't drink. You can't tell me what to do. I'm taking a drink of water. Screw you guys. I'm thirsty. That's right. Can't tell me what to do. Oh, the future. So from here, the emancipation grills don't work. If anything, I could do that. That would work. I just need to find a way to get the portal, the laser over there from the portals. Put that there for now. I'm trying to see how we need to go. Put this there. Oh, I could do a wraparound. That would work. Then from there... Okay, where are we going? There you go.
Great. By now, you might be wondering how it is possible to hear these automated messages, regardless of which timeline you're in. We implanted a small device directly into your brain. That way, you can hear these messages as if they were the voice of your own conscience. Well, they practically are. Considering how
just
much
gonna
of your
say that.
cerebral cortex we had to remove to make this work.
Wait, you remove pieces of my cerebral cortex. Okay, now you guys are just going too far. You literally are my subconscious now. All I think is aperture. Another test. Yeah, it's 14. Okay, I guess we'll go through 14, then take a break. That makes sense. So we gotta hit these multiple switches, and also, okay. Oh, these, okay, they don't matter. That's just to redirect the laser then. So I have to get probably one of those laser cubes. Can I get that in the present too? Yeah, so I need 2 of them. Set one up on one side, set it up on the other, and then I can move around the laser as I want. Oh, okay, this is gonna be complicated. Because I have to move that thing in a very specific spot. Something like that makes sense to start. Can't jump. There you go. Oh, I see a thing over here. Oh, okay. I need to hit this. Didn't know there was another thing to hit. Oh, no, that's just a laser thing on the other side. What am I saying? What? Why did that... Oh, because of the cube. It stopped the flow on that one. I'm like, what's going on? That makes sense. Alright, before I go any further then, let's piece it together where we're supposed to take one thing or the other. I'll fix that side. Oh, I can't interrupt the laser. That would screw up everything on the other side too. Okay. I do need to rank the laser over here. That much is a guarantee, but I need to hit this one too? That's a weird one to hit. Just gonna turn off the future thing for the moment. I need to figure out where I'm moving this. Based on where this is set up, that's not what I do. If anything, just put the portal there. Jump between time period. Get through the door! Portal thing. Oh wait, where did I kill? We'll kill it on that side, not on this one. Now that! Ow. How did I do this? That just doesn't seem right. Well, this side's broken. If anything, it feels like you're supposed to end with a cube over here. That much I can kind of see. Get rid of this. That still doesn't look right. What the heck happened to these centerpieces? They're like active with no laser. I've never seen that before. It definitely feels like the puzzle kind of bugged itself out a little bit. I can't remember, what was like quick save key again on this? Because I'm just going to do that as a safety. That's controller. Keyboard mouse. Okay, it's F6. Well, actually, hang on. Load last save. Because something I feel bugged out. I'm going to just do that in case the puzzle breaks itself. I'm not sure if that is a factor that could happen or not with mods. Sometimes I can. Yeah, see, now the things are fine. So maybe it bugged out. So safe bet, just reset things. Okay, so laser doesn't work here. Only works in the past. I need the laser. Only thing is, I don't know if I use my portals or if I use my time portal for that. That's the question. Which one? Because then if I do this, then I can start moving things around with the cube. But then it turns off things on this side. Yeah, it's all because of this. Because of this specific cube. Is that not hurting me? Did they remove the damage value from this? Well, that's a first. I'm expecting to die. And now I'm dying. Okay, what? How? Pacifist laser until it wants to murder you. Alright. That's a new one. I just gotta hit this one somehow. Let me go back to the future. No, that doesn't work. I gotta do something with this timeline first. Move that. Which makes me think of, like, which direction this goes. It has to be with portals, then. I put a portal, say, there. Then there. Even though that's not centered. There. Center it like that. Then I can take this laser. Barely hits them both. That won't work because then I can't do anything with this side. Okay, let's get our hint. Your portals in the future are necessary here. I kind of figured that one to make sense. Puzzle can be solved with just thermal discouragement beams lined along the basic cardinal directions without diagonals. I'm not understanding how that would work for the center one, but I get what they're saying. Just, you don't need to angle them. What the heck is solution schematic? They just spoiled the stupid puzzle at that point. I don't know which side that's supposed to be. I think I have a general idea. But yeah, the idea is they're wanting to say is just go straight and make, like, jut out points, if that makes sense. I don't know from which side yet, but based on how this is set up, I might need to go from here. Take this with me into the future, but when I'm ready. I can't do it now. Do that. Can't hit that stupid thing. I can hit this. And then all I do is hit that specific point? Okay. We go back to the future and grab my cube. I don't want to die today, thank you. Oh, crap! I messed the whole thing up. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. Watch your step this time. There you go. This is now the only part I don't get. I can't hit that. That's not the full solution. Go over here. Don't hit that. So I gotta change my angles. Now that could be hit, but that doesn't work. Okay. It all hinges on this cube, then. The general idea is this, basically, where the lines go in straight patterns and jumping through the portals between the timelines. And want to end it by going through like this. I just don't know which side I ended on. If anything, based on how this looks, it might actually be future I end it with. Because then I can move that up a little bit differently. Just turn it off in a minute so I can see what I'm doing here. I can hit that. What's it not hitting? There you go. Okay, that's a double line. Yeah, there. No, that don't work. What? I need to see that schematic. Can I enlarge that? Apparently not. I'm trying to like get how do you do? How do you do? I'm just gonna get it on my phone because I don't want to keep on alt tabbing for this. That's like way too much back and forth. It'd be way easier if I can just see this image at all time. Periods. Here we go. Now I can actually see it. So based on how this goes, we go back, set this back up, I think, from this time period, because I'm seeing that won't work in future. I think you have to end it with present. So you take the laser from the future. Don't touch the cube yet, because I gotta touch on this side. According to the schematic that they even say, it goes through, and then it takes an arch? Wait a minute, no, that can't be right. Based on the direction, it looks like it starts from one side and then the other, but the side in question is over here. And that's where you end. It's like, no, that don't work. That's not how you go. So it has to be another way. Because they say not to scale, but they didn't say which side is the beginning, which one's the other direction. Based on how this goes. It starts with that. Needs to be done from a portal like this. Because that doesn't shoot. I feel in some sense that should be how the puzzle ends. Like the line going straight through to the other wall, because there's no way it'll work from here at this point. It's all that. So I have all the little contraptions that I just have to hit the actual switch over here. That switch is the final piece of the puzzle. So then it does need to end, I think, with a cube facing this way. So if anything, it has to go like this, and the cube hits there. But then how do I hit the centerpiece? I need a portal going through from here in some fashion, and then linking back around. So maybe I do this from the future. The future lets me do that. Take this away for the minute. Really? There you go. I was like, how do you miss? Oh, but I can't do that. Ah, that's right. I can't use my portals if I gotta go through here. It would turn off the whole laser grid. That doesn't work. Get the portal set up for now. Have the right idea, just continue testing. And now it screws the cube up. I'm gonna be moving it, so it's fine. Now back to the present. There we go. Okay. Okay. That doesn't work at all. The laser needs to come with me in some fashion, so I need that there. Or somewhere else, one of the two. If anything, hang on. I already figured that's not the solution, but I need my cubes. That can't be done because then the thing will go away. So I have to do it from here. I have to just start with this. Then this cube can be moved wherever I want. I get everything except for the last one, even with the schematic. Because then you have to angle it to either this or this in this timeline, which doesn't work. According to that schematic, again, for people to see at home, it goes up, then curves, goes through a portal, up, then curves again, which is the general idea I've been working with. But the idea of where it starts is the question. Based on this, the only thing I can think of. I'm gonna reset the whole thing by doing this, but that's fine. I just need to see where we start. Put a portal down. I would like to imagine the schematic is set up, and well, actually no, that doesn't make any sense, because I would think from this direction forward, but that doesn't even work, because based on where I'm standing, then the directions are reversed again. The schematic is way off. The laser starts here, in future. And then I gotta work it through the timelines. From here, I gotta figure out where it starts. Figure out where it starts, then we can get the whole chain. Because everything except the last switch is hit. I can't use these portals. Oh wait, can't use these portals like this and then move them in the future without something getting messed up. Based on how that's set up, it will just turn off that effect as soon as I move this portal. Yeah, then it's screwed. And putting the cube here, I need the cube on both sides, so I can't do that in the future. I need the cube to move here in the present. The only other thing I have in my head, try it this way. Now I'm shooting this direction. I need to get the other cube because that breaks everything. That's fixed. So now that's shooting up to here. Turn that to this way. Okay. Well, now I'm shooting it up and around to this direction. But now there's a new problem. I can't go over here with the cube. Put it facing this wall and then portal my way because then it breaks the whole chain. Plus, I feel like the solution would be easier if I did just do an angle. Because then you could just do things as you want. I'm gonna just try it even though it's not what they recommend, but I don't care right now because I'm just trying to figure out where to go. Yeah, that don't work. It's angled in a weird spot. That would actually make a problem. If anything else, hang on. It misses. So close, too. It's actually so close. But even then, I don't think that would matter because I got this weird loop around effect. It won't work. I have the right idea shooting the laser in here. Can't shoot here. Also, we saw with just beams, cardinal direction, and also possibly easiest way. Portals in the future necessary. Which makes me think I set up portals one way and then go another again. Maybe you do set up in the present and then finish in future. I do feel like either way, you start over here. With the laser going in from this direction. And then you shoot out. Like that. Because portals in the future are necessary tells me you need to use a set of 4. 2 in the present, 2 in the future. So by that logic, I should be able to get this laser to go through multiple directions, which would work. I just don't know which way I start it then. Because now that works on that side. Then the laser doesn't work over here. Then one more going this direction would solve it. Is there a way? Hang on. Where's the cube? I'll just take a shortcut. That does not change anything over here on the music side. It makes me think, based on that music, you solve it in the present. It really does. Because there's no chime here, and I have the same exact setup, basically. Almost all the switches but one. And by going over here like this, then I miss out on middle switch. I'm missing the straight line, and that's why I'm still not figuring it out. If I can figure out the portal placement to go straight ahead, this would be much better. If it goes like this, where's the laser go? But now I can't do the other thing. Oh, I know I screwed that up. Now, that's a good idea, too, in that sense, because then I go through one side with the portal, go into another, make an arc. So now I have one direction. Take the cube and make it go another direction in here, and then that should give me that extra step I'm looking for. I get that much. I gotta just figure out how to hit this thing, then. This last switch. Because with this setup... Oh, no, never mind. That actually breaks things if I shoot a portal, because then I can't use the portals over there. Ah! It's like I'm one step further, 2 steps backwards. It gets so close. And then I find out another reason why this won't work. It's so stupid. Because based on this logic, look at all that. That's a lot of distance. I go here to try and do the same thing, and it won't work. The same setup won't work because I don't have the cube. I need the cube, and I don't have it. It's in the present. But then to set the portals there, then I can't use the cube in the way I want. It's like, I'm so close, and I'm missing pieces from both sides. And that's infuriating. The mark of a good puzzle. If I can figure out how to get that to move in the way I want, then this is just one step away from being solved. I'm so close. I have everything but 2 switches. It almost makes you think you're supposed to do something here, but the problem when I do that is the portal situation. It gets screwed. As soon as I touch this cube, then my laser goes away. Even though it's maintaining a laser glow, it's not maintaining the status of the switch being pushed. So it doesn't count for anything. What I need is this laser somehow to be pointed in the right direction for me in one timeline and stay that way. These portals I can move. I can't move them once they're in the future. Move the cube where I want, but then I can't do much else. Anything? Shoot it like here? Seems like a little redundant, but let me just start with that. Oh my god. Now that's a laser. Get rid of like 5 lasers in one, please. Now I'm gonna go in this direction. Oh no, now I did it in the future. In the present. Ah. That should just be an instant solution, man. That would just be perfect, but unfortunately it's not the case. It's so many lasers. Make one giant laser. This just feels deadly as heck. Not the solution, but very dangerous. Alright. I keep on referring back to the schematic, and the only thing I keep on thinking of is how it should go in one timeline, but I don't know which one yet. It's because of where it starts. The laser starts in the future. If it started in the present, this would be a lot simpler. The idea is just, I don't know which way to go. Wait a minute. I'm seeing a little bit more. I'm gonna try to put my phone up on something. I should have... Actually, hang on. What am I thinking? I have a tablet stand right here. I'll just use this to prop it. Because I want to keep on referring to this image. I see one thing now. Looking back at the schematic, look at the dots. The dots I think I want to keep on missing. Those are the switches in question. So I need to have portals down below where the switches are. I can see that much now. So there. And there. And then the lasers can go back and forth. That works. The methodology of where it starts is still the mystery part, but we'll figure that one out here. So aim it like this. Now it's going through. I need this cube because that's a little bad. Oh, I screwed up the location. Put the blue there. So now I got it set up, I think how the schematic's asking. Then from here, if I can go this direction... And then I hit this wall and I can bank it back in some way. If I can do that, I should be able to do this correctly. I just don't see that. Hang on. You hit a thing, goes through. Yeah, it ends with this, which is what I figured. And here it doesn't matter. It seriously does not matter what I do with these portals. It does not. Not in this current state. So it goes down. I gotta think of it like this way. Hang on. The laser coming in from over there is the real problem. I need the laser to come in over here. If I can do that, that might be better. We'll turn that off. Go back to the future. It needs to be like this. That will work. Now set up the portals here as I want them. This is the one I'm still the most confused on because of its location is bad. If I can set it up here, And then here. Right? Maybe this could work? Because then it'll go straight through to this. Now let me go back. Set up this. This. Okay. That works. So then, that means if I do this, I got it. I got it. We're good. We're good. Move this jank. Get the, no, out of here. I finally seen it. Ah, crap. How'd I get angled? Maybe when you get the solution, the game just like nudges it to a corner, so it just didn't matter. All right, give me that. Now I go over here. There you go. Problem was I wasn't thinking in the right direction. I kept on going the reverse. So for me, I'll have to do as my best on the camera. My mind, instead of thinking of how the schematic shows it, it's like the jankiest way to do it, but trust me, it's the easiest way. Instead of thinking this way, my mind was thinking this way, which is how we come in the room. Like it was upside down. I kept on thinking of the puzzle upside down. That's why I kept on doing the same thing 6 times in a row. Oh.
Things are about to get a little more
kinda scared me.
complicated in the next chamber. But don't lose hope. Think about this. As long as you don't see your own corpse lying in the future, it is safe to assume that you solved the chamber sometime during the last 20 years.
Okay. Good to know. I kind of want to get to an elevator, but I don't know how much more we go until we get to a set elevator. I don't know if there's like another test chamber out there or not. I'm going to take a sneak peek real quick. I'm not going to cheat. I just want to get to elevator. We're in what? Test 15? It seems like after this there is an elevator. Okay. So, I don't know anything from that, thankfully, doing that scrub. I'll solve this. I said I was going to take a break after the next chamber we just did, but I'm going to push it one more, only because I just want to have that nice transition. I hate how picky I can be at times. Alright, let me go to the past, future sets. Okay, so here, take a laser over to that. He's hit this too. Okay. I can only see a possibility of hitting that for the moment. I need to get up there for a cube. I see the idea here. It's in our redirection puzzle with cubes. I just need to figure out which direction to move things. So the time portal stays set up, then I can move this as I want. Although it breaks that portal chain. I see, hang on. I want to be able to go in there with a portal. The best way to do it is do time traveling now and just get that figured out. Right? Think? Because that needs to get out of here. That's the thing. That's confirmed. I do see another like cube throw up thing. Let me go back to the present real quick. Because here I still don't see a way to get up this direction. I need to hit this, I guess, for the platform to rise? If that's the case, it's gotta get up. Well, that definitely didn't work. Right idea, though. Wants to move like this. I might have to do it on both sides. No, it only counts one. Okay, so I need that to go on both sides with the future set then. Because I can do that for the future. That's how it should be set up. So I gotta get a portal in there and get out. Alright, let's reset the puzzle. It'll be easier to just do it that way. I need to be able to set a portal there and a portal there, and then time travel. No other wall, that's what makes it complicated. I can't put a portal surface here for time travel. This is Emancipation Grill. If it wasn't there, this would be a lot more simple. But with it here, complicates matters. Ooh. Emancipation Grill thing, man, that's... I already see a solution, but I have to figure out how to get around it. That's all mainly laser-based. That's like barely out of reach too, I think, is it? Yeah, that's barely out of reach. They thought of that. That's good. Because otherwise I could just jump up and hit the button now. That would beat the whole purpose of the test. I like this song. So far, it's one of my favorites. I don't know, it's just the tempo of it. I really like it. Okay, let's get one of their hints for... Oh, jeez, there's 4 hints. This small little room is complex. The Emancipation Grill should be a non-issue since you have time portals. I mean, yes and no. 2 thermal discouragement beams. One in the present, one in the future. Must use them both to get the key. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, there's 2 of these when you really boil it down. And that's how you don't use either one. Also, I keep on forgetting you can take the time portal in between the Emancipation Grill. It doesn't kill it. That actually simplifies things a little bit. Because then from there, I can do the same setup and go through a time portal. I just have to figure out how to do the setup with a time portal. Because just going through like this is not enough, obviously. Yeah, actually I messed up. I'm gonna go back. It's lining it up and getting out. That's what I don't like. There's no free spot on this wall. Oh, there kind of is. That's a little janky, but that'll work. Then I can do that, and then put down my orange. Like this. But it's not lined up at all. Like that is an interesting idea, it just won't work. It's so close too, man. It's like right there. It needs to be kind of centered to hit the switch. I don't know if it needs to be perfectly centered, but close enough. That works, but now can I put a time portal down? There's not enough room, so I can't do that with the same wall. I can't put down a normal portal and a time portal. It's not enough room. You can only do one or the other. And I can't replace a normal portal with a time portal. They don't let you do that. So I can't use this side just yet like that. The time portal situation, I can set up one of the lasers, but what good does that do when you can't redirect it in the way you want? Because the one idea I have, which for now seems like the only thing I can really do, is set this up in the future, go back to the present, and possibly move it a bit with the time portal, but that only hits the one switch. It can't hit the other one, excuse me. And when I hit another portal here, no matter it be blue or orange, that turns off the switch we just hit. Let's hit number 3. Portable surface behind the first beam relay. I mean, if you talk about this, I don't even know about it. That's not a hint. That's saying, hey, genius, did you look here? It's not much of a hint. That really isn't. Straight line can be formed from 2 points. The 2 points being the second relay and the second being receptacle. I feel like this hint specifically, hint 4, has to be when you have the cube. Because that doesn't make any sense to me in my current state. Like, it doesn't seem like that would work where I'm currently at. If I can only move the beam in one timeline, because the other timeline has a emancipation grill. But I do see what they're talking about. The straight line can be formed from 2 points. We did that in test chamber 14. So that idea we've already played around with. Of anything, hints 1 through 3 are the only things we can really use. And I think based on how they're wording things, they want you to use this to relay the laser back up. Which, if anything, I would do that with the future one. Because then I send this through, and for the future, then I can use it again, and then it'll hit the point. That would make sense to me. I just got to do something with this. Because as soon as I set this up and then want to use the portals here, it won't work. So I need to do it from the future. I like how they keep on saying this will be a non-issue, but it's the biggest roadblock so far. Because I can't do anything to get out of here. I'm locked in. Even with time portals. I shoot a normal portal, it goes away, and I want to use a normal portal. Unless, wait a minute. That goes back. I think I'm onto something here. Oh, that was the wrong one. Wait a minute, no. No, wait, that was a good idea, but I don't think that would work, because then as soon as I want to shoot this... Yeah, then I'm screwed again. I can only do one or the other. That's a good idea, because if I could loop it back in the room, then sure, it'll work. But as soon as I move my orange portal, then it'll move for the other side too. So I need to use that blue portal here. In this side. Somehow. Oh, this makes it complicated. Because I have the idea now. I actually can see it. Oh, I seen that jitter for a second, so I did hit both. Okay. Back to future. Present. Yeah, it has to end up here. So I had that right idea. I seen a jitter, so it did hit both at one point. I know that much. I need one portal to go like this. Then the other one to go in a different direction. Feels like once you get the cube, then it's going to become easier. I don't know why. Just something about how this is structured makes me feel like it's going to be easier with the cube. I do see the idea here. I just need to figure out how to get to my time portal. They lined this up perfectly, so that does not work. I'll only go back in from the one timeline, though. If I could shoot out of the grill, that would also help. I'm gonna do this, I'll break it, right? Not really. Because now I hit that switch in the future. I just need to hit that wall and get the thing going over here. I know I got 2 lasers, just how do I get to both of them? That's the thing that I keep on holding back. You have 2 lasers, but you can only use 1 until you can get the box. Or at least in setup, it looks like that. You can't even try this one if you want. I just noticed that. This is way too far away from me at the wall, so you need a cube. You have to do this stuff first. It's the fact you have to hit both of these in one timeline. One laser goes from there to there, goes through, and I can take it from there to there, and boom, I see it. I just don't see how to get to it. And that the hints are not helping much. 2 beams, one in present, one in future. Must use both to get the cube. And that's why I keep on thinking. I'm gonna hit this just as a precaution. You gotta use both to get cube. The emancipation grill is not a problem when you have time portals. I get the idea, just not the execution. Getting in here. How do you get in here? That third hand, I think, has nothing to do with me. Portable surface behind the first beam relay. Which is this thing. So they're basically saying that as a relay to get the beam back around, which I figured out. It's just I don't understand that one specific part of how. Straight line can be formed from 2 points. Da, da, da. Second relay. The second thing. That again, that has to be for the ending, so that hint does not help me here. Because I can't use that yet. It's the first 3 hints. Time portal makes this useless. Gotta use 2 beams, and remember there's a wall here to use. Those are the 3 hints. I can set it up like this. Now it's set up so that the beam can actually hit the switch. I just have to get through the emancipation grill with the time portal. Fortunately, can't really do that. Wait a minute. Oh, I think I just figured it out. Now it will work. I have to get back to the present, though, with this setup. And that is where I have no idea how I'm going to do it. So I have the idea, because then I can use this to travel the beam. So if anything, actually, it's the other way around. It goes like this, and go like that. Right? No, I had it right the first time around. That needs to be a time portal. Problem is, this being a time portal just puts the laser back and forth. That does nothing. This needs to be a time portal. So that laser needs to be sent over back this way. And then from there, that's got to go up somehow. That does fix this issue. We'll give it that. But then how do I set up the portals in here? Because I can't go through this. The only thing I can do is shoot a blue portal there, then use the time portal, which will loop it around, but then I can't do anything with the blue. This is already set. Also, I just thought that won't work in that fashion either, because then you move it. Let me hit the Emancipation Grill again. I think I might have to use that portal like this. So that sends there to there. Sent back through. Then that screws it. Never mind. Because that has to link it back somehow. Just not in this time period. Man, this is complicated. Just to get this one switch hit. As soon as I figure out how to hit the switch, I can get the cube. Hit the switch. The ending solution would be to hit this wall. I can see that much. Which portal? Not exactly sure. It goes like that. Back through. It has to be you finish in the future. You gotta go up like this. That's the only thing that makes sense, but then, wait, no, then you can't get 2 cubes. Because you'll probably need both of them. You probably need the present and the past cube. Or the present and future. I keep on mixing that up. You're gonna probably need 2. Yeah, based on how this looks, I see a thing here and a thing here for a cube. I see 2 different laser receptacles. So you need 2 cubes. You gotta get up here in the present, not the future. Because then you can get both cubes. Emancipation Grill not being an issue. Pfft. That's a total lie. It is an issue. Because if I didn't have this here, I could just easily set up some portals with a time portal and go. But this keeps on resetting it. And I need a portal to go this way. To link back around. Setting up like this doesn't help as much as I think. If that could just be set up this direction, then I could just set it up for the laser beam, but that does not work. I feel like that has to be the solution for the time portal. It just has to be. The only one I can think of, location-wise, that works. Because at least with this setup, I can go back and forth between the time periods. Okay, for the sake of time, I think I'm just gonna get a move on. I do not see the direction you gotta hit that. I just want to get a move on, personally. Once we get that piece, I'm not gonna see anymore. I just need to see which direction we go. I hate having to do this. But again, we gotta get a move on. We've been here too long. And there's no way to cheese this one. I have the solution in my head. I just can't see which portal goes where. I'm right on this idea. You shoot a time portal in the area with the Emancipation Grill, so you don't worry about it. And then from there, you can use the laser beam. But from which direction is where you go. You serious? Is it seriously that simple? Is it seriously that simple? My God. Stop thinking 20 steps ahead. It's literally just shoot it on the wall. Yeah, that'll literally solve a lot of my issues. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I mean, now I'm still at the roadblock of where do the other portals go? Because that only did so much. That's the only thing now I'm getting stumped on. Okay, so now I'm back to square one. I have the idea now again, and then immediately lost it. Because I need a portal there to link the laser back around. So either way, you can't do what I'm thinking of, because it just won't work. You hit the one switch, and then it's just, again, a roadblock. So from here, you have to use a portal somewhere else. That hits on that bottom. And then you can use it in the future. That's right. That's the wrong one. That's the one. Now if I go over here and I shoot down the third one. There you go. Gosh. I have to be guided to the right direction, but that works. Now we have 2 cubes, and we gotta figure out where they both go. So now that other hint, we go back to hints for now. Because I think hints 1 and 2 are useless now. Because we figured that part out. Hint number 3, portable surface behind. Okay, that's useless too. Because I think, again, was just for the cube setup. So straight line can be formed from 2 points. The 2 points being second beam relay and the second beam receptacle. Straight line can be formed from 2 points. Beam relay and beam receptacle. So it has to be saying from here. And go up. I just want to see something real quick. That's a standard button. Okay. Not a cube button. Okay, so the stairs have to be with both lasers then, based on how that just worked. Based on how that's set up, let me go back to the future so I can see this. Because again, I think I need to use both lasers again. I think that is the idea. Where I use one laser in one area, one laser in another, and then I can go from there. And the idea with the both cubes set up, I think I need to take the future cube up to here. That much I can see, but I don't know what the heck this is in terms of the solution. It feels like I need to shoot a portal like way up here as the ending shot. Which makes sense, I guess. But then how do I go about that mess? I know I can form a straight line and set between these 2 things. Like, okay. Second receptacle. Being both this thing and the switch. All I know is I never want to shoot blue in the present because that laser needs to be over here. That is a guarantee. This is just for now so I can see up above, because this will solve this portion, but then I can't get up there, obviously. I need a cube, and I also need a laser, which that is complicated. Obviously from here, I just do this, and I get the laser part. The cube is the complicated part, because I do think if I get this cube over where I'm at, then I can just step down here and grab it. There's no other direction can I go with that. That needs to be banked back. And the fact that this is having to go hit a wall in some fashion means I can't use the third portal again. Or I mean, I probably could, but gotta be like in here if I use the third portal. Now, let me turn that off for a sec so I can see. Because based on that, I can't shoot here. Because I need to hit this as the last thing. So I need to hit the laser through this contraption first and then hit the switch with the laser. That I can tell. And based on how it's set up, if I take this, move it over here, like that, then it screws up all this. The whole system forked. Those stairs are not up long enough, and even then I have to do things in a very weird way. So I can't use that to cheese it. Cheesing it might make it easier. Let's see. I do think if I could do something with this. That would make the most sense. I need to figure out where I gotta put this cube first before I do anything else, because this cube is integral to our puzzle solution. Once this is put down a good spot, then it won't be as bad. And it makes me feel like I shoot something here and then go back through. How I did with the other portal. What's that last part again? Hang on. Shape point can be formed from 2 points. Second. I just don't know what that means. Like, you mean like in between or using both of these things? Because I get the idea in question. Shape point can be formed from here. Wait a minute. Hang on. This is what they mean. Now I can actually do something with this. Okay. But I do need to get my cube. Now this will help me hit the switch. I just have to... Oh, okay, now I made this complicated. Because now my orange portal's useless, basically. There's no walls up here. I'm supposed to pass the cube up, not walk up with it. That doesn't work. That's like a good idea. That's the problem. Like that is the actual problem. Wait. Wait. Stay out of my way, Cube. No, okay, that doesn't work as I thought. The idea is if I can move this cube, that will deactivate this setup. I was like, all right, it kind of works, but not to that degree. That will not work. I need to pass up a cube, and I still need the straight line. And the problem I have on this idea is that based on their logic, I can use this as another fork. So if I get this to go straight and then go straight in another way, maybe I can use this to loop back around, but then like, where do I send the laser? Because that won't really do anything where it is. I can take it like over here and like scoot it over, but then I can just pick up the one cube and put it down. Ah, that doesn't work either. Do I need to do another future thing? We might need to do another future thing. This can't be here. That doesn't work. This is what I think. I think you have to use this somehow. Because now I can move this laser. That doesn't help here, this timeline. Like at all. Then I can't get the cube up if I do that. Okay, I do not see this. My line can be formed from 2 points, being the relay scepter. Which I figured that if you could just go in between them some way. Sure. But obviously, in terms of how the test works, there's no way they mean angle here, other cube here, pick up from this direction. That, I don't think is close enough. I think that's too far away. I'll try this idea. I don't think that's gonna work. Because then I need that laser back, and I don't have it. That's why I'm not sure if this would work. Hang on, hang on, hang on. I don't think I need this. No, never mind. I want to go over here with the laser. And I thought I could do it with the portal. That does not work. No way I set this up will work in that fashion. No way. That is not even close. Keep my cube back. Going back with plane A. Oh, why is... Help! That's too far. Can I just jank it out? Don't think so. I can probably do this then. Jank, no! I almost had it. Am I stuck? What the? I'm stuck! I can't get out! Are you kidding me? Ow! I got stuck on the floor just for trying to jump. That's what I get for jumping. No jumping allowed. Come on. That's stupid. Problem is, I didn't make a quick save in a while. My last save is going to put me too far back. Am I seriously going to have to do this? Am I seriously going to have to do this? I hate this. I hate how I have to do this. I had the no clip just to get out. That's the dumbest. Why do I do this to myself? Quick save there in case I get stuck again. Trying that idea again. No, come on. No, give me the cube. My cube. There, I made it this time. Alright, that's not how you're supposed to get up here with a cube. I just wanted it up here. Problem is now, this. If I can get that laser up here, that's GG's, but with the cube there, you can't do that. It's impossible. How I have things set up is blocking my portal. You know what? Based on that idea, it'll work, because I'm getting tired. I get tired of doing the same room. Ah, never mind. That same jank won't work with this one because I need something to hit the first switch, and I have nothing now. So if anything else... I was gonna say time portal to get a laser over here, but no. There's no way to do that either. Doing this obviously kills the laser switch. That's in the floor. You gotta be kidding me. Ow! This test chamber is just breaking everything. Now my cube's on fire and it's self-destructed. Fine, I won't cheat. Come on. Can't even cheat. That's why we quick saved. Why you have to make a quick save. That feel with no cheat. Like, I see the idea, it's just... I don't know which portal is set where. get over. And I might have to do that other portal system again where I take the future portal, set it up to get 2 lasers. I think that's what they want you to do. It's just I don't understand where the laser block goes then. Because based on the hint, it's set up where you have to use a straight line. And they're saying, okay, don't kill yourself while getting the stupid thing. You gotta set it up in a way where it takes the laser through on one direction. Like that, for example. Then you angle the other cube around and it should fix things, but then how do you get to the cube so you can move it over to where you're at? It's like... There's certain things I just don't see here. I really don't. Oh, well, that's standable, apparently. I don't know how you're supposed to solve it then. That's solved.
So, you solved it. Not in the intended timeline, but you solved it. Congratulations.
I don't know how you're supposed to solve it in the intended timeline. But apparently they thought of that. That's neat. I like that. How are you supposed to solve it in the intended timeline? Alright, let's just find out. We already cheesed it. Let's get the real solution. You get the cube. We already figured that part of the puzzle. So from there, you put the cube up above first, and then go to the future? Okay, because then the cube's up above at that point. Take the cube down. Set up a time portal. Go back. Oh. Oh, okay. And then from there, when you move the other cube on the button, then it gets rid of it. Okay, well, I solved the unintended way. Let's just solve the intended way now, just so we can see how that works. Because that's interesting. I didn't even think of that. That hits both of them. Go back through the portal. And you can go up here. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I didn't think of just using this present cube for the top layer part. But hey, I like my solution better. That solution's fun. So there, we solved it both ways, unintentionally and intentionally.
Well, you solved it. Congratulations.
There we go, perfect. All right, we're out of here. Actually, I'm thinking about this instead. I could take a break, but it's already 3.5 hours in. I think we'll just call it a little bit early, because my throat's getting a little raspy. I've been talking for a while. So I think it'll probably just be better to stop here, because it's a natural stopping point, and then we can finish it up probably next week. Like, this game isn't really that long. It's not. Based on the hint guide and then the test chamber numbers itself, it does seem like it's only 25 actual tests. At this point, since we solved this test chamber, we're in 16. 16, 25, and then end. I don't know what end means. Nothing. Okay. It's nothing, actually. How many more test chambers is that? We did 15 tonight. What would that be if we do another, what's like 11? Yeah, this is 11. Or 9. Well, 10. Actually, no, it's 10. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's number 10. I don't know why I'm thinking 11. I'm just tired too. So I think that would probably be better because then it might be a shorter stream next week if we did another test chamber or 2 now. I mean, I'd probably be on this one for a while. Yeah, just new save slot. And plus, it doesn't matter, I think, for where I save, because this game has a natural level select. I go to the portal reloaded, continue playing, put us back there. No, it doesn't. Never mind. It's broken up in chapters, but I don't know which chapter takes you to what specific area. So it'll be better off, obviously, to do this. I'll do a quick save on my part just in case something screws up. And do another manual save. I'm just manually saving all the time. So yeah, I think we'll just actually stop here. It'd just probably be better again to do things that way. It'll give me some time to work on some other stuff anyways, because I'm trying to upload some videos and I keep on having this really bad processing bug on YouTube, so I might need to take time to figure out what to do with those. Luckily, tomorrow's video is good to go, but I don't know what's going on with YouTube. It's been really busted for me the past, like, I'd like to say 2 months at this point for processing. It's been really bad. But I'm liking this so far. I do think this is definitely a game for people who really know the ins and outs of Portal. Like, I cannot recommend this for someone who has never played a Portal game before or only played Portal 1 and 2, like, briefly. Like, if you only played these games once, don't play this yet. You need to play Portal 2 probably a couple times to get the mechanics down and then, like, other tricks at that point. So it'd be better to probably play this until you have more time in the game. Probably play some custom maps in Portal 2 first. Just from what I can feel with this, it's definitely a much harder Portal. This is harder than Portal Prelude. And Portal Prelude, when I played that mod, was pretty difficult too. I think now we'll just swap to the full cam. And it's a little bit of a shorter one, 3.5 hours, well, roughly, when you cut out like the starting stuff. But yeah, I think this would just be a good like natural stopping point. And again, voice is getting a little raspy, so I think it's best just to rest it and not push myself anymore. So we're gonna call it here. Thanks to everyone who came out. Really not much else to say besides the big one is on the YouTube side. I hit the button twice, so YouTube, my favorite command. On the YouTube side, we started a new Let's Play project, Sonic Adventure 2, a project that I've been meaning to do for literal years. It's been 9 years since Sonic Adventure 1. Took me long enough to get to the sequel, didn't it? But hey, this one took a lot of time to put together. I actually had to go back and re-record some stuff for it today, so I'm still actively working on this project. It was a lot of fun to put together. I'm still having a lot of fun editing the videos, but yeah, that's the big one. Sonic Adventure 2. Go check that one out. It's definitely a very interesting playthrough. It goes pretty in-depth with how you get A ranks in the game and also goes over all like the big story stuff. I do my best to present the story like forefront as much as I can, so definitely check that one out. It was a fun one. And on the league side, we're still finishing up that Kirby race. We got this week and next week, I believe, and then the Kirby 64 race will be concluded on that platform. So if you haven't seen it, as I've said many times, go check it out. That was a lot of fun. But that's pretty much the big stuff. So yeah, I'm going to take it easy rest, and I'm going to check on my uploads because I've been having this very weird processing bug in a lot of videos. Like, I had a video stuck in processing before I started. I think it just now finished processing. Wow. This video was like 16 minutes, and it took 3 hours to process. That is ridiculous. And I have one video that won't get off 360p. Okay, never mind. It actually just fixed itself, so it's 720p. Wow, I actually could have continued streaming if I wanted to, based on that. I don't have much to work on now, but, you know, I'm going to call it early, because, again, my voice is getting raspy. I don't want to push it. So if anyone else having the processing bugs, I guess just let YouTube sit for a while. I guess I'll mention one more thing before I get off here. I'll probably mention it again on Thursday, but I think by the end of this week, I'll probably end up doing this. But I'm actually thinking of deleting a bunch of stuff here on the VOD side for Twitch. And it's more just to clean up the platform. I have a lot of videos that are on here that are highlights of like very old streams, and those are on YouTube. Like every single one of these. There was only one that wasn't, and I just put it on the platform now. But all these videos are on YouTube. No one watches these on Twitch, which I don't blame you, because the player on Twitch is really bad. And for my sake, there are some on here that are like weirdly fragmented and have dropped frames. I don't want to have them on here anymore. It's just kind of redundant, in my honest opinion. They're higher quality over on YouTube as well. So I think just for cleaning up my channel's sake, or at least on the Twitch side, I'm going to move all of these highlights and such just to YouTube that aren't moved over, which again, I think it's just one video. I'll mention this again on Thursday, but by the end of the week, I think I'll have the highlights on the Twitch side pretty much all removed. I won't get rid of clips. Clips are exclusive here. I don't care about getting rid of those. Those are good memories. But the highlights are redundant because I have the highlights on YouTube. So, I mean, if you're watching on YouTube, there's really just a playlist of live streams, so check that out. And I went back today and actually fixed up some of the thumbnails a bit because some of them were a little outdated looking. But that's pretty much the big thing. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you all for coming out, and I'll see you guys on Thursday for a new project, or back here next Tuesday for more Portal Reloaded. Take care and have a good night, everybody.